Hey tennis fans, welcome to another Tennis Express racket review. Today we're taking a look at the Yonex V-Core SV 100. Yonex changes it up again with the new V-Core SV line of rackets. These new Yonex rackets incorporate Yonex's tried and true isometric frame shape, allowing these rackets to have a larger sweet spot. In addition to the isometric frame shape, Yonex has added their high-density Black MicroCore in key areas of the frame to help with increased spin and stability of the racket. Another familiar technology from another line is Aero Fin, which they've improved further to decrease the air resistance and increase swing speed. Now for what makes these rackets different. The SV frame incorporates Nanometric XT in the upper frame to help with ball pocketing. Put it all together and these frames will offer incredible feel while maintaining the exceptional precision. This is Vinny and Anna, and we're here talking about the new Yonex SV 100. This is the heavier version. This is the 10.6 ounce version. Vinny, what did you think about it?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. Again, as I was saying, 100 square inches, more on my spot of rackets and head sizes. But I want to emphasize again the feel of all these new family of Yonex, and coming to 198s and 95, the feel really increases on these rackets, maybe because of the balance and the head size being a little smaller and the sweet spot. I mean, you kind of required to get the sweet spot a little better, but I want to emphasize that they all have really great feel, and I would also go with like more control on the hundreds and 98, coming to 98. I was feeling like I was attacking a lot and ball dropping deep in the court, but really those few inches out were not happening. So I was really happy with the 198s coming soon, but this one is a very good racket.
Yeah, I would agree. Actually, I think this is my favorite racket out of all the new SVs. Fantastic, very forgiving on off-center hits. For a 100-inch head size racket, I think it's pretty open and forgiving sweet spot. Pretty spin friendly. I think the 105 is the most spin friendly, but this is definitely a pretty spin friendly racket. Very stable, even only being 10.6 ounces. I think this is very, very stable. All of these rackets, I think all of the 100s, all of the 98s, and obviously the 95 were very stable, even without leaving weight out of the discussion. I think even with the light ones, the light versions, they were still very stable. So overall, I'd echo what Vinny said, and yeah, I was very happy with it. What'd you think, Anna? Yeah,
I think that that so far out of like size and weight, this one's the best one. I felt really good with this one. The head size is a good size. It's more than the 98, which to me is weird that I preferred it because I play with a 98. To pick up with what Vinny said about the feel of the racket, I don't necessarily agree with that. This racket has a great feel, that you feel the ball a lot. However, I do agree with the fact that if you're attacking, you really can hit more out on your shots because the ball does drop back in. So for me, because I'm more of a baseline player, I do like to spin and I like the rallies and to work the point that way. I usually wait to attack, but every time that I did attack, it really worked more in my favor.
And that the feel discussion is one thing that I think that's interesting. For me as well, in these rackets at the beginning, my very first impression of these rackets, I wasn't a huge fan of the feel of them. I thought they felt a little spongy, a little soft, not as responsive as I wanted. But overall, once we actually got a chance to really hit with the rackets, it was just a short, a period of adapting to the feel. After that, I would agree more with Vinny that yeah, I thought it was a great feel, but it definitely took a second to really kind of dial it in.
Yeah.
So
maybe I would need a second go, but again, I feel like they are a little stiff. However, I know that when I said that when we played, you did mention that my racket does have a lot more feel to it. So in comparison, is probably where my opinion.
That would be part of it.
Yeah.
Overall, great racket. I think this is probably all of our favorites.
Yeah, so far.
Probably all of our favorites.
Yeah.
The 98s were very solid too, though, so look forward to those. Thanks for tuning in to our Tennis Express racket review, and be sure to check out our other videos on our YouTube channel and stay up to date with all the latest tennis news here at Tennis Express.